What's going on, guys? I am back with a review today, and today I am reviewing the Fiio BTR1k. This is a cool little device. It's a Bluetooth device, and it allows you to use your wired headphones with another device that does not have a 3.5mm jack, which is just about every single phone that is not called LG anymore. And that's the reason why I bought this, was because it was when I bought the Pixel 3 and it didn't have a headphone jack. Well, I like my wired headphones, so I was trying to find a decently inexpensive option for me to be able to continue to use my favorite wired headphones. At the time was a pair of B&O headphones I have. This little device is 50 bucks, so it's not cheap, but it's not exactly expensive either, especially for something that's high quality. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'll start with the build quality. On the front here is your power pairing button, and then on the side, you may or might not be able to see that, but on the side up top here, this little button here is play pause, and then we'll actually bring up your Google Assistant or Siri if you double tap it. Single tap, obviously, is play pause. And then you have your volume rocker here, volume up, volume down. Now, you can switch tracks if you're listening to music, which is awesome, obviously, with the volume rocker. The weird thing is that track forward is actually volume down, and track backwards is volume up. Yeah. I know this, and I will still go to volume up to change my track forward. I for some reason I just can't wrap my brain around it, but hey, that's the way it is, and I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Moving on down to the bottom here, this is a USB-C port, which is freaking fantastic, especially at the price point. That's really nice to see in something like this. You don't have to carry another cord around if you already have a USB-C device. The other side of the device is flat. There's nothing there, no buttons or anything. And then around top is the headphone jack. Now, this may or may not be coming out on camera, but there are a ton of scratches up here, and that is okay because that has a little plastic film on it that you can peel off. I just chose not to, and I probably won't, just because. And then on the back here, you have your clip. On this side here, they actually have a little pinhole mic right there, built right in. So something to know, when you do have this paired to your device, this will actually take over as your mic, as opposed to whatever mic that you have on your headphones. And then there is, right down here, I hope you can see that, but right down there, there's a little light. And that light serves a couple purposes, obviously. It shows you if it's in pairing mode, which it flashes a dark blue, and then it will actually change colors depending on which codec that you're using. And it has SBC, AAC, aptX, and aptX low latency. I will actually put those colors, what means what, right over here, so you guys can see and know exactly what's going on. You can actually use this as a USB DAC. So you can plug the USB-C cord, which actually does come included in the box. It's a USB-C to USB-A. You can plug the USB-C cord into the bottom of this and then into your device, your computer, whatever it is, and you can use this to run your audio, which is fantastic because this little guy actually packs a nice little punch. If you do have it set up like that, this light will actually flash white. Fiio claims a 8-hour battery life out of this guy, which is roughly what I've been getting, you know, kind of give or take a handful of minutes. And they claim that using the AAC codec. And I kind of bounced around between codecs. It was never always AAC, it was never always aptX. So I can only say it comes pretty close. And when I say pretty close, I'm not saying like 6 hours close, I'm saying like 7.5 hours, right around that area, within an hour. One thing that I can say about this is the standby battery lasts for freaking ever. I've had this in my bag for probably a good 4 months, and I pulled it out about a week ago, and it was still at 100% battery. Moving on to what I would say is probably the sound quality portion of this. Now, obviously, this isn't a headphone, this isn't anything but a transfer of music, basically. So, really, it just comes down to how I feel the music was represented. I can say that the sound quality, it does take a little bit of a hit, which you should honestly expect going from a pure wired standpoint to a wireless standpoint. But it doesn't take enough of a hit to distract me from enjoying the headphones that I love so much. If you have a favorite pair of wired headphones, you may notice a little bit of an audio quality difference, but it's not gonna be night and day. It's present, but it's definitely still really, really good. And the noise floor on this is really, really low, so there's not a lot of static or hissing, popping, that sort of thing in between tracks or when there's that dead quiet space. This is indispensable for me, at least at the moment, just because I'm using my Note 10 now. For the most part, I still take my LG with me, but I'm using my Note 10 now, and I have my headphones that I absolutely love using, my wired headphones. And this allows me to continue to use them. It's a fantastic little device, and I would honestly be lost without it. Closing this up, I would highly, highly recommend, if you have wired headphones and you have been wanting to use them, but you haven't found a good option and you really don't want to waste your money trying to go through 17 different products just to find something that works decent, this is definitely worth your 50 bucks. 100%. If this breaks, which I haven't had any issues with it, it has held up incredibly well, and I've had it I bought it shortly after I got the Pixel 3, so it's been about a year. And I have had absolutely zero problems with it, durability wise, anything else. If this did end up breaking on me, I would 100% spend another 50 bucks to buy another one, because this has been an invaluable piece of kit for me. If you have wired headphones and you have a device that doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, this is your answer. Alright, that does it, guys. I will see you guys in the next review. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.